Oh hi, I didn't see you there. Welcome to my vlog. Let's get started. So today we're going to be talking about free apps that'll help you, the filmmaker, get through pre-production all the way to production. Yes, your iPhone is great for sending nudes through Snapchat, but it's also great for business use as well. And what's wrong with saving a little money with some free apps? Sometimes you gotta use half and half instead of milk for your cereal. It happens. Alright, so let's start at square one. Let's say you've got an idea, you want to write a screenplay to get your idea started. So, the first app we got is called Fade In Free. Basically what this app does is it allows you to write out your screenplay, gives you labeling options from character, shot, action, etc. There are a lot of screenplay writing apps out there, but this one is free and it's on your mobile device. Most of the time you're not getting all your ideas when you're sitting at your computer, you're out and about, so this one helps you out with that. Anyways, so now that you've got your screenplay written, you're going to want to make it more solid by finding locations to shoot this thing. So this next app is going to help you scout and keep track of all your locations you find. And this app is called Map-A-Pic Lite. Basically what this app does is that GPS locates where you are and it allows you to take a picture of where you're at. And it remembers that and it keeps you in this app. So a lot of people would argue that you could just do that with the camera that's already in the phone. But this keeps all your photos in one spot and you don't want to be shuffling through all your selfies while you're on the job, right? Hashtag selfie! So you've made your screenplay, you've got your locations all mapped out and ready to go. So the next step would be to plan your shots. So this next app I picked will help you plan that all out, and that's called Celtics Shots. Basically, this app allows you to map out all of your shots in a storyboard format. So let's say I wanted to put together a shot. Well, it gives me the options to stick in where I want the camera, where I want the talent, where I want the lights, where I want the crew members, etc., all that kind of stuff. You can even share these shots with the rest of your crew by exporting it as a PNG, a PDF, or an SVG. So it keeps everyone in the loop. Everybody knows. So once you get on set, no one's running around with their head cut off. They don't look like idiots. You're not an idiot, are you? No. So keep everybody in line. You're the director. So now that you've got the hard part taken care of, you're going to want to do the next thing, and that's communication between you and your other crew members. This part is very important. So if there's one guy that has no idea what he's doing, he's going to bring down the entire production, and you don't want to do that. Technically, these aren't apps for filmmakers, they're apps for note-taking, but the first app is called Simple Note. This one allows you to write down your notes, put it in a nicely formatted list, you can tag it to keep track of it, and the coolest feature of this is that you can actually publish this and allow other people to edit these notes. So this means that you can really collaborate between you and the rest of your crew members. So the other note-taking app I really liked was Evernote. Now this one gives you a little more options, however, is a little more complex than Simple Note. So Evernote allows you to format it in different ways than Simple Note can. For example, I can make checklists in Evernote that allows you to mark off which things are complete. The only thing that this doesn't do that Simple Note does is the collaboration for free, that is. If you pay the premium service, you can collaborate between you and the rest of your other crew members. But this video is all about free apps. Alright, so the last free app we've got is called Digi Slate. Now, Digi Slate is actually a really cool app. I'm pretty sure if you're a filmmaker, you know that you have your clapper or your slate that's on set. It allows you to keep track of your scenes and it allows you to sync up audio with the clap. And that's what this app does. Now there are plenty of free apps on the App Store that do the same thing, and I found that this one has the perfect combination of simpleness and usefulness. A lot of these other apps, they have a lot of these options, but again, it's all jumbled up and they're not really easy to use. But this one I found was the easiest to use. It's effective, the clap is really loud. So yeah, those are the free apps that I chose that'll help any filmmaker get through pre-production all the way to production. So get out there and start shooting.